Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of OmniFactory. This is episode 10. Okay, so today we're going to be making steel. And for that purpose, I have prepared a table right here. I have a mortar, I have some charcoal, and we are going to make just a crap ton of it. There we go. So now that I have the charcoal dust, I can go ahead and smelt up some iron ingots. And we'll get some wrought iron, to which the wrought iron in a alloy smelter. Wait, did I? Any second. There we go. Oop. So you see wrought iron, charcoal dust equals 1 steel. Alternatively, coal dust, but I don't want to be using all my coal dust for steel. So pop that in there, and now we should be getting steel, which will get us another quest. Ta-da! Okay, book. Go to steel, and that gives the nickel. So that opened up a little bit more, I think. And maybe just dark steel. Regardless, oh, polarizer got credit, nice. So polarizer. Where is the polarizer? Oh, there's a whole... Oh. What? Huh? Why is robot arm included twice? Really? Oh, okay, I don't know. That's weird. I don't know why they're giving you credit for 2, but sure. Anyway, back to what I was doing. Let's get some steel rods here. We need that for the robot arm. Right. So we got the steel rods. Now, I think this was, yeah, okay. There's the steel rods, and bam! Robot arm. Nice. So we got 1 quest there and 1 quest there. I'll just do claim all. And claim all. So what does this need? The first 2 tier. The first 2 tier 2. Wait, the first tier 2 circuits. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Okay, so it's all the way down there. So we got some progression to do before we get there. Is there, let's see, what's the most direct route? So steel. So I still want to make this machine. I need this machine actually very soon, so that works out. But in the meantime, I'm going to pop that in there for future usage. Okay, so macerator, wrought iron buzzsaw blade. So this is gonna, okay, this is not too bad. For some reason I thought I need steel for this, but guess not. What we will need though is the wrought iron plates, which we have here. Nice. Where are most of my tools? I think here will do. So if I go back to the macerator, hit that, should be able to. Wrench, check. Hammer, check. Still need a file, or maybe a screwdriver. I'm missing a file, aren't I? There we go. There we go, buzzsaw. So now, so we got the buzzsaw. Got 2 circuits. 2 circuits. I'm gonna move some items over here. A motor and a piston. I don't have a piston. Oh, there we go. Never mind. I thought I used the last one, but I did not, so that's good. Holes, where are the holes at? Satchel maybe? No? Did I use the last of my holes? I must have. Okay. Then let's make some more. Let's say about 44 is good. So that is going to smelt up. In the meantime, poles. I'm going to need some tin cables, so let me just do that right now. I need 8 cables, so I need 4 ingots, right? Yep, okay. Come back down here and wire mill these up. And I probably have some tin cables elsewhere, but it's always good to make more. Boom, boom. And there we go. 8 cables. Oh, what's the furnace progress? Almost done. Okay. So, right, holes. Wait, did I make? No, I mean, yeah, I made enough. Okay. My brain was like, oh, did I do math wrong? No, I'm fine. But that is going to take a bit. Let me just peek back over here. Oh, I got some more. Got some, oh, iron plate here. Iron plate there. Have any more elsewhere? Doesn't appear to be. Don't think they can make, I can't make a, well, actually, let me just go grab some plates. I should be able to make at least one casing, at least to save the recipe in there. And then with that, cable, there we go. Save that. Okay, macerator. So I have everything, I think. Yes, macerator. Quest complete. There we go. And pop that there. So now we don't need the mortar anymore. We can just turn whatever we want into dust. Excuse me. Pumps. Oh, I hate pumps. I gotta do that. But okay, yeah. So the electrolyzer. This is gonna be the reason why I wanted a Lost Cities world. This in itself isn't too bad. Just needs primitive circuits still. So that's good. At some point soon, though, we're going to need to start making better circuits. And that will help out in the end. Right. And then electrolyzer. I'm just going to save this bad boy. And then I'll save the medium voltage one for later, because that will be useful. Oh, right. I need gold cables. So, two gold ingots. Should be good. That's still making up some more plates. Now, there's no way to make these machines faster. However, if you want faster recipe time, you have to make the next tier of machine. So see how this one's blue and it says voltage in 128, medium voltage? Well, this one is low voltage and it is 32 EU per tick in. So this one takes 4 times the amount of power, but the time it takes to process the recipe is about 2.5 times faster. So in the end, it's nice. We're going to be needing a lot. I just brain farted. In the end, we're going to be making machines that are going to suck up a lot of power just because they are essentially overclocked. Oh, okay, I still need to get the rest of the stuff here. So, with this, I think I want to put it like this. And I'll put a conduit. Actually, you know what? Where is the pickaxe? There's a reason why I want this. Let's see, do I have a wrench with me? I don't. I want to get a wrench real quick. I want to show you a awesome little tool. Do I have... I wonder if I have any terracotta on me. This would be an excellent... Oh, actually, I don't even need... Oh, here we go. Terracotta. Okay. So this is going to be an excellent little showcase. I'm going to come back over here. I'm going to pop this boy on top of the electrolyzer, right? Now, with the wrench, you can rotate these machines, but you can also rotate what side it outputs to. If you look right here, this button, it's orange, and it means that it will output any items to whatever side that it's pointed towards. So I'm going to right click right here, and you'll see a little square. This means that this is going to be the output side. So if I came over here and hit this button, now this is highlighted in orange, and it's telling me that items are going to be spit out this way. Alternatively, there are machines that deal with fluids, and which there'll be a second button right here that would be blue for liquids. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to, if you look at this machine layout, there's a middle square and all these rectangles and other squares right here. I don't know how to explain the corners exactly, but if I were to say click this bottom rectangle, then it should have changed the output side towards that machine right here. What I'll do is I'll put one terracotta in here, and this is going to break it down into clay dust, which then it gets spit down into the electrolyzer, right? So I'm going to pop the rest of my clay in here. And now, after about 7 clay dust have been put inside, now it's processing that clay. Now I always wonder, okay, good. So this recipe does not produce any liquids, right? So this would be where any liquids would be produced, or this would be where they would be stored. But because there's no liquid, it just spits out these 4 items here. So we have sodium, silicon, lithium, and aluminum dust. These 2 are especially very useful early game. Sodium and lithium probably come into play later. I don't know much about lithium, but I believe sodium is very useful. Okay, so now that I've shown you how that works, I want to do this. I am going to first eat. Then I'm going to find out where my wood is. Okay, here. 4. Oh. There we go. That should be it. No? Jungle wood, right? Yeah. Okay, it's on the outside. Oops. There we go. So now we have a 2x2 drawer that I'm going to pop right here. We're going to say you output and then you insert. And now this little barrel here, or drawer here, is going to fill up with all of the dust. I do want to get a key, a drawer key right here, so I can use this to lock this drawer, so whenever I pull items out, it won't forget that right here sodium dust would be stored, right? Okay, now that I've done all that, well, first I'll just let me just let's see. I think 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there we go. Okay. I don't have a spare bucket, do I? Did I use... I don't want to keep going up there. Do I have a bucket? There we go. Okay. Didn't I have... Yes. Okay, awesome. And then bam. And bam. Now, that should fill up. Do I have any conduits on me? No. Okay, let me just get a quick conduit. Let me just get a quick quick conduit. There we go. Ah, stop it. Now this should be more effective than that drawer. Do I have my getter wrench? Where is it? There it is. Up, disabled. So I want to pull from this block because it's gravity affected. And I should be able to do this. And that's inserted. And that's extracting. Yeah, that should be much quicker. Huzzah! How's the, ooh, it's not going too well. Maybe I should have put the snad on, that snad over here. You know what? I'll come back to that. For now, I want to go to the Lost Cities to take inventory of some things. You know, now that I've moved stuff, let me move the bed. I'll put this right here. It's nighttime apparently, so it's a good thing I moved the bed. Okay, now that it's daytime, let me get my sword out. Oops, come on. Right, so back there I had just burned up terracotta to make clay, right? Well, that whole building is made of terracotta, so we got a pretty nice source of materials here. And this will last us for quite a bit. There will come a time very soon where I won't even need to worry about this terracotta anymore. It's just more of an early game boost more than anything. Right? So I'm just gonna break all this. And it's just now coming to me that I won't actually be able to process the aluminium just yet, but I will be able to very soon. There is a machine that I'm going to be needing that will help me make all that aluminum. A machine that, mind you, I'll be making quite a bit of, especially as we move into early, mid-game, and then, you know, all the way into late game. This way. I keep getting confused by the front and the back of the house. Yeah, so that machine in question is the electric blast furnace. Okay, I was checking if I had any. Oh, while I'm up here, let's harvest my tree farm. So yeah, the electric blast furnace. It's a multi-block. It's typically about 4 blocks tall. But the great thing about it actually is that we can combine them together, and they share a border. So I can essentially save on how many blocks I use by merging them together, and we'll get to that in due time. Let me just get the saplings and go back over here to plant everything over again. Oh, and I could probably make a magnet now as well. I could make the building gadgets that I was talking about a couple episodes ago. I have the means to charge items with a CEF. It's you know, it's a good way to turn RF into EU, but it also functions as a RF item battery charger. So it's pretty nice. Right, okay, so I have some wood. So I'm just going to make a quick drawer real fast, as I want to fill it with terracotta. There it is. Terracotta. Terracotta. There we go. And then come over here. Let's see. I guess I can put it right there. It won't matter for much right now. Disable. And there we go. And there we go. So now this is going to constantly feed terracotta into here, and that will constantly spit out all this dust. Now the silicon is going to be useful for making, I want to say electrical steel. Another resource that we'll be needing quite a bit of, actually. Where is it? Dark steel. Ah, here we go. Electrical steel. So, oh yeah, I need to complete this quest. So let me just do this. Clay dust? Oh, clay dust. Go. And quest complete. Nice. So that opens up electrical steel, right? Now, electrical steel is a multi-tiered ingot. We're going to need steel and the silicon. Now, do I have any steel? Yes, I do. Good. Okay. So let me just deposit all the dust back into it by right-clicking. And we'll take, I'll take one. How do I do this again? Oh, left click. Yeah, okay, left click to take out one item. So I'll spit that in here. And this is going to spit out electrical steel. There we go. Quest complete. Nickel. Okay. I could go down this direction and get the circuit quest and the pyrolysis oven, because I'm going to be needing this. Oh yeah, there's the blast furnace quest right there. What's this? Okay, when you first started the pack, we told you that ore doubling can wait, and that's true. But you will need to start doing some rudimentary ore processing for byproducts. Byproducts are additional materials that can only be obtained from processing ores in certain machines. For example, there's no gallium ore. You get gallium as a byproduct from processing other ores. Ores have various uses of processing, and eventually you'll use machine pipelines to process ores in specific ways to optimize what byproducts you gain. You can walk through JEI to figure out the path you want for each ore. So the relevant machines are as follows: the macerator, the washer, the chemical bath, the centrifuge, and the electrolyzer. The thermal centrifuge, not to be confused with the regular centrifuge, can only be used for alternative ore processing, but it is dreadfully slow and power hungry. No LV form exists, and its primary use is for nuclear craft fission fuels. Okay, your first forays in ore processing for byproducts will be the electrolyzer and the centrifuge. Okay, so the centrifuge, it separates pure and impure dust into the final material, producing a guaranteed 3 tiny piles of byproduct. So a tiny product would be like a fraction of a normal dust, right? So we'll say, yes, we know that. And then gallium. Throwing impure piles of sphalerite into cauldrons is the first way of attaining sphalerite, which can be electrolyzed as a good source of gallium. The zinc and sulfur you get from doing this will be quite useful as well. Sphalerite ore spawns in zinc veins. A centrifuge instead of a cauldron is slower and requires power, but it gets you more gallium while separating the impure dust in the sphalerite. If you're having trouble getting the quest to complete, check to see if you are holding small piles instead of tiny piles. If so, combine them into 4 small piles into a regular dust, then split that. Yeah, okay. Okay, so sphalerite. That I will buy, and then we'll probably get the centrifuge going before the episode ends. So that's 3 nickels. And I keep going up there. It's a muscle memory at this point. I'm sure I'll break out of it soon. Okay, is that sphalerite? Yes, sphalerite. Right, so I could just hammer this, couldn't I? Yes, okay, so crushed. So if I were to put this in a cauldron, Wait, actually, if I take this and I centrifuge that, okay, that's what I will do, is I'm going to break up these into their tinier pieces. And combine that with the hammer. And now we have that. And now I want to centrifuge that. So centrifuge is going to be, wow, 4 circuits and 2 motors. Okay. Oh boy, I need some more iron. Actually, I had the iron. Okay. So let's go and... oh, never mind. I've got some more plates. But I do need to eventually restock these plates. Ah, I need more sand. Okay, I think I'm gonna cut here. I'll be back when I have some resources, and we'll finish off this episode with a centrifuge. Okay, see you shortly. Okay, we are back. So I just finished crafting the basic centrifuge. There's the quest credit. Where is it? There it is. Claim. So that's done. That's gonna make us do... okay, a few machines there. But we're gonna come back to the beginning right here. Now we can make the gallium that we wanted. Yes, sorry, I got confused for a second. So if I toss that sphalerite in here, that should smelt up. So we get the sphalerite and we get the gallium that we need, but we need one more sphalerite to finish off this quest. So we'll wait for that, and bam. Complete. Okay, now we can be making the primitive processors. These will be our first tier 2 circuits, which will require 4 tier 1 circuits, a diode, which is made with gallium. These are rather expensive. Always be on the lookout for a cheaper way to make your circuits. New sets of recipes become available each time you make a new tier of assembling machine. Right. So the assembling machine is going to be right here, but we can't see that quest yet until we make this, the primitive processor. Like it was saying, we're going to need 4 circuits, some red alloy cables, some plates, and a diode, which is tin wire or fine tin wire with the gallium and glass panes. So that's doable. And that's cooking up more gallium there. So let's come over here and drop all these resources back into our table. Do I have any sand? Okay, I have sand. I'll just, okay, I have some glass here, but I don't have enough. Okay, so let's get that. And wait, no, I need, there we go. So the tin wire, I could take, let's take 2 for now and turn that into the fine version of it. And that should give us 16, I think. 16 fine tin wire, yeah. Oh, and yeah, there is another machine that I'm going to be making. Is it in the quest book? It might be in early game, actually. Oh yeah, okay, it's unlocked. I can do it right now. It's called the cluster mill. Before you get access to easier circuits, you will need to make foils. That's the purpose of the cluster mill. That is 6 motors and primitive circuits, so not altogether terrible. But I'll have to wait for next episode probably at this point. There we go, there's a gallium. I'll make as much as I can of this because I'm going to probably need it eventually. Save that. And do I have much in the way of circuits? I do actually have enough. Nice. Okay, and plates are here. Nice. Primitive processor. That is that quest out of the way. And if I go back to the beginning, we'll claim the quarter. Progression. Oh, wow. There is a lot going on here, that's for sure. Yeah, they really like give you a lot of coins for repeat quests too. What is this? The progression tab was added so you can keep track of the important bits of the pack. Circuits are the baseline of the entire OmniFactory progression, so keep climbing. Okay. So next up, we'll be making the soon we will be making the assembly machine, which will then allow us to come down here and make the tier 1 circuits. I think these are oh no, these are the base versions. Here are the refined, I think. Anyway, there's a lot of circuits, as you can see, and each has their own tier of machine tied to them. Over here we have the micro miners, which are essentially little ships that will allow us to generate resources. So it starts at number 1 and all the way down to tier 10. These are going to be coming into play pretty often later game, especially these, and this miner. So 6, 7, and 8 will be making a lot of those, as well as a lot of these too, because yeah, we'll be needing a lot of resources. Okay, where do you have a bounty board? But I just want to get that out of the way there. Inspector gadget. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Oh wow, I'm over time here. So we opened up another quest. What? I don't know. Okay, anyway. We're running short on time, so I will see you guys next time in the next episode. I hope you guys enjoyed, and yep. Bye-bye.